just like the love we made.
Hi everyone, it's Shiskabobber 1 here, coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. So today's video is a Sunday morning map clear. I was out and about last night with some friends, drinking some fine wine, eating charcuterie and all that good stuff. It's like, you know, sliced meats kind of thing, guys. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. I was out having a great time here in Montreal. It's fantastic weather. It's the Grand Prix weekend, so there's lots of stuff going on. The Formula One weekend, you know, all those fast cars are in town. There's Lamborghinis and Ferraris all over the streets. And, well, lots of other attractions too, if you know what I mean. But anyway, enough about that. The point is, I've got some water right here. I'm good, and I've got some stuff on my map, and I can clear it and show you guys. Usually this doesn't happen. Usually I don't let it accumulate this much, but here we are. So you're in luck. Yeah, we've already pre-classified all the bases. We will be running with a Masterpiece boost. We've already got that going. In fact, the reason why is this guy's base right here, Skimmer. He's a G level, which is 7 ice boosted. We'll get to him at the end, but yeah, the funny thing is I actually saw this guy just yesterday, so it shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, yeah. So, hope this tribal's been working out for you. It's definitely been more tricky since they removed the Tiny Shock. I think that's what it was called. That was a really cool ability. I liked it. I'm glad the meta is more technical now. And with the changes they've made to matchmaking, I guess we should talk about that. Just share some of my stats with you. I'm still more or less even. I think I'm being rated about 12 times a day, and maybe I get 12 to 13 spawns a day. It's going back and forth. Well, here you can see I was rated 13 times yesterday, but this is still a big change from the 16 that I was getting all the time. I don't know if I have another log in here. No, but 12, it's been 12. Here was 13 yesterday. So far I've just seen 12 all the previous days. And it's roughly the same amount of attacks. I'm still hovering around 1370 VP. I guess how many are on my base right now? 1, 2, 3 are on my map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So getting all these guys down puts me at 1374, which is actually a slight improvement, because I think I was 1373 yesterday. I don't know, if I really stay at it enough, I feel like there's enough wiggle room to still move up a little bit of VP, but I've got to just stay on it religiously. So in terms of how these changes have affected me, they really haven't. I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. I'm not fallen. My account was apparently never magical. Okay. Anyway, I'm just magical. What can I say? Speaking of magical, big shout out to Damon for linking me this vid. I might not have caught it. Yours truly, right here, was featured, or mentioned at least, not really featured, but mentioned on the most recent Supercell video, guys. Let's see if I can do this. I think I can. I already tested it. Yeah, they were doing a recap video that published on June 10th, so I guess that's today or something, of the Hasty Crab, I think. Anyway, and they get one of my comments in here. Okay, we're still with us. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Look at those stages reached. Many congratulations to new global #1, Commander Eminem10R, for reaching an astonishing 124 stages.
Wait for it.
Look at this. The party is still going on in his HQ. The wires were buzzing with messages.
Boom, guys. Boom. Do you see that? Shiskabobber 1, right down there at the bottom. Shiskabobber 1. I reached stage 93, boosting masterpieces only. Big shout out to Supercell. I might have just been random, just like any other guy they threw in there. Or maybe they actually watch my videos. I doubt it. I don't know. I think they probably pulled this from the Chickens page, because he probably asked people, let me know how you did and tell me how far you got. Probably one of those things, and that's probably what I was responding to. But, anyway, who cares? That's cool. Super awesome. And thank you, Damon, for pointing that out to me. That's pretty cool. Anyway, back to the game, guys. Back to the game. Turn that down a smidge. Alright. Now, yeah, so where are we? We're Masterpiece boosted. We're going to take some junk out on the map. I know there's a 0 level base to start. Let's take a look at him. There's one thing in the tribal I wanted to mention to you guys. It's a little bit late now. But with the medic speed, for next time, there's one type of attack that this is enabled that otherwise is pretty tricky to do, and it's Smoky Grenmed, guys. 6-2 Smoky Grenmed can be done with the medic speed boost, and on certain bases where they have their structures, more in the back, like their free GBE, it's really great for that. You just smoke the Grens up there. They collect all that GBE right away. Of course, you use Bullet and the energy drink to go along with it. And then you just rain down the pain from behind the base, and it's glorious. I'm hoping maybe we can do that to this guy. Come on, zoom in. I don't know what his base looked like. I wasn't paying attention. Either way, I'm sure we can. Yeah, okay, this would not be an ideal Smoky Grand Med, but then again, maybe it is, because all of his stuff is front-loaded, so once we get behind his base, it'll be pretty simple. So I will show you a Smoky Grand Med on this. I mean, it's a 0-level base, guys. We can throw anything at it, and pretty much, and it'll die. So we'll start off loading our TGM-152, slight modification, getting rid of the T and giving it a G and making it a GMed 6.2. Okay, now here we go. And we got Bullet in the E-Drink. That is good. We are locked and loaded. So, the question is, do we want to smoke left or right? I'm not sure yet. I think left, but let's take one more look. I don't like getting lost in the trees. That's the only thing. Boom cannons, they're all up front. The shock blaster, not even an issue, guys. I mean, it might be. So we'll probably end up barding out the shock blaster after we establish ourselves. But, yeah, now the one thing to remember with Smoky Grand Med is the way to have the healers keep up is the Grens do need to take some damage. So I actually do want to walk over some mines. Therefore, I see a nice little path connecting this rocket launcher up to this machine gun. In that area, I see a lot of mines, and I actually want that. So we're gonna go kind of in that direction from that line, and we'll park ourselves back here around the Sculptor Sniper Tower area. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Beach is gonna be hot. We got laser beams and rockets and all that good jazz. All right, we know what we're doing. Let's do it. Just gonna put Bullet a little bit off to the left and drop everyone off a little bit to the right, like this. That boom cannon probably gonna kill something. That's okay. Okay, are we more or less in position? Yeah, we are. Okay, let's get up here. Start the smoking. Let's get those healers picked up. Oh, excuse me. Tickly. Never mind. Okay, let's just focus on getting these troops up here. My mustache was tickling me, is what I was trying to say, guys. Okay. Yep, good. Take that damage. Let's go a little smoke. Reflare just to make sure everybody gets there. But see, they ate those mines, they took the damage, and of course that one guy likes to stick out. Go ahead and put a shock down right now. Although I think the healers could probably keep up with all that. Let's shock the shock as well, because we don't want that shocking us. We should be good as long as that machine gun goes down. Okay. Yeah, here you go, guys. Smoky Grand Med. Who would have thought? Let's just drop a whole bunch of artillery into that shock blaster. I think there's 4. Yeah, that ought to do it. This cannon might be giving us some problems. I think he is. He's picking off some healers, so we'll give him a shock. Okay, obviously you can do a better job at this, okay? There's no doubt about it, but I just want to show you the concept, and, well, again, kind of late, because this is the last day of the tribal, but when they come again, know that this is a viable attack strategy, and it'll be good. Just drop a whole bunch of artillery into the HQ, and just like that, kaboom! K-3 backwards NM, I don't even want to try to read that, goes down to Pound Town, guys, with our smoky 6.2 Grand Med in the Medic Tribal, with a Magma Crystal on top. That's how we like it. Yeah, we lost a couple of healers and a Grand, but it's okay. If you know, it's a little risky, guys. What can I tell you? But it's fun, you know. It spices it up a bit, because otherwise, like you'll see in most of this video, it's just going to be a bunch of RZCM, maybe HRZCM. I think we will do HRZCM on the last base. But anyway, that being said, I think there's a 50 level base. We might be able to do something with this on this guy. He's a 58-36. That's 58% bonus to the health and 36% bonus to the damage. With all these shock blasters everywhere, I really don't like it. Yeah, we will not be doing Smoky Grand Med on this guy. I mean, we could, right? We could smoke all the way back to this corner and do some fancy stuff, but oh heck, I'm making a video. Why not? All right, you want to smoke back to the corner and do some fancy stuff? No, we're gonna kill ourselves. I'll tell you why we'll kill ourselves, because there's structures everywhere, and the Grens will kill each other with splash damage. We have to bard out some structures to actually make it work, and it just sounds like a heck of a lot of effort, and I really don't want to do it. Sorry, guys, but we did it on the one base. Like I said, the best bases for Smoky Grand Med are the ones that have all their free GBE in the back. You just go and collect it, and then just rain down the pain, and it's beautiful. But you more or less saw how it works, and the stuff you got to think about. I want to run over mines, because I want the medics to keep up with me, that kind of thing. The Grens, they're tankier, right? It's not like RZCM. There's only so many mines you can run over with a rifleman before they die. The Grens, they can eat quite a few. Okay. Now, anyway, so we got RZCM loaded, 3311 with the Critter Swarm. That's probably going to be the good call. Oh, we got someone else on our map, too. Let's go classify this guy real quick. Make sure we're getting them all in the same ranking order. He is a 6187. Let's make a quick note of that. 61 and 87. Okay, beautiful. So he's next on our kill list. Okay. I like to go in order of the health. It helps when you're doing your barrages and artilleries and stuff because you have an idea for how much it's going to take because you just know because you just attacked a base that had similar stats before. Or you adjust it because now this one's just slightly harder. So maybe it takes one more artillery. Whatever. And it helps ramp you up, you know. It's like a war mount. Start out easy and finish hard. So with this, there's really a lot of stuff we just don't like here. Shock blasters are everywhere. We're in the Shock Blaster 2 tribal, so they hurt actually a little bit more than Shock Blaster 3s, but they do have less health, so they go down more easily. Playing with RZCM, we obviously don't like rockets. We do see value shocks here and here with the Shock Blaster and the rocket, and we see value shocks here and here with this Shock Blaster and the rocket. Thing is, we only have so many shocks in a day, guys. However, I think I will take both of those value shocks. I think we'll be able to muscle our way through it. Either that, or I just barred out these two guys with the addition of these. No, I think we're gonna play the 2 value shock route and hope that we don't run out of shocks before we kill it. So that means we're gonna BART this Shock Blaster out and this rocket. It's gonna be 1 barrage and probably 1 artillery for the rocket and probably. Let's just drop in a second barrage on that Shock Blaster. Looks like it takes 2 artillery for that rocket. The reason I'm doing that is I want to keep my artilleries cheap because we might start spamming them into the fight if we start running low on shocks. At least we'll have artilleries to hopefully finish off whatever's still standing up. Okay, that's the idea, guys. There we go. Right. Okay. Now we see a lot of single point on the beach, which is great. The only thing that'll really be killing our critters is, of course, the rocket damage. But that's exactly what we want to attract with our critters, so it's perfect. Critters, Rifle, Zuka, Lady, and everybody else. Lady being Sparky. Get the Critter Swarm going out. And let's get ready for Value Shocks. Value Shock 1. Some critters on the right flank. Catch the attraction of that rocket. And eat some of those mines. I'm trying to delay shocking as much as possible. Now that we're in the range of the Shock Blaster, Value Shock 2 is out. Cycling, Value Shock 1. Okay, heal in front of the machine gun, plus we just hit a shock mine, so those troops are going to be there for a moment. Put some critters on the left flank. We're not going to be value shocking anything over there. We just got to eat the rocket. Need a cryo to get on that ASAP. We'll do a critter swarm. Shock in hand for the shock and the... I just got one of the flamethrowers, so I was hoping to get both. Anyway, it doesn't matter, guys. We're moving right on in. Everything's dead that could really be a problem. We'll go critters on the HQ. Center everybody up. Smoke the right flank. Drop an artillery on that cannon that's just hanging on to life. And boom, just like that, Chinese letter player goes down to Pound Town with the 3311 RZCM, guys. It's the combination to pretty much every single base out there. It's the never-ending RZCM meta, at least on Shiskabobber's Archipelago. At least for bases that actually have any bit of boost to them, it's pretty much the go-to strategy every time. Right, so the new guy that popped up, the 6187. Let's take a quick look at him, guys, and see how we're gonna bring the pain on. Okay, well, we notice we see 2 Shock Blaster 3s, and that's a really horrible position that they're in because you can value shock that because they're on both sides of the HQ. 1 shock on the HQ gets both of them. Shield Gen 3 in the back. Everything's pretty compact. This could possibly work for a TGM type strategy or a Smoky or a Gren Med type strategy, but we'll stick with this. Value shock on the right, I believe we can capture the Shock Blaster 3, Shock Launcher, and Rocket Launcher all in 1 shock, plus some other junk, but that would be the big value over there. I think we're going to take that up. What that means is we just need to BART out these 2 rockets, because we got a couple different ways to value shock these Shock Blasters, and therefore we just need to worry about these rockets on the periphery, and we will drop from the bottom right corner. This machine gun will be eating up some of our critters to start, therefore we'll put the critters directly on that machine gun, and that'll help distract all the single point as we move in. We'll drop the critters on the machine gun, and then we'll critter swarm the front line to hopefully take out these mines. Sound like a plan? Let's do it. Alright, here we go. I should have checked to see if the beach is hot, but it's okay. I think it is. Alright, we'll take these out. One barrage, and we'll just start with 1 artillery each, but it's probably 2, because remember that last rocket took 2 artilleries, and this guy has even more health. But it kind of depends on the barrage damage. Yeah, this guy, but this guy over here, this other rocket, he almost died with just 1 barrage, 1 artillery. Okay, so yeah, we're going to assume it's hot. So we're going critters right on the machine gun, dropping everybody, and getting critter swarm out there. So I like to go Johnson, rifle, Sparky. It worried me for a second. I thought they just popped Sparky. No, they popped the Johnson. Okay, let's go for value shock 1. Yep, we got it. Critters on the left flank. We're going to take value shock 2 now. I was hoping to get the shock launcher. I don't think I did. Drop a heal in front of that flamethrower. That was late. I should have been paying attention. I was too busy looking at my value shocks. Critter swarm. Let's try to go for value shock 3. This is a tough one. I'm trying to get the shock launcher and the shock blaster. We got it. Okay, let's get a heal in front of that machine gun on the left flank, because we got Zookas looking at it, and we don't like how that looks. Okay, but we do like those Zookas where they are, because they should turn and take out the shock launcher for us. Got some critters to help take out some of those mines. We might not get that shock launcher. Let's put a couple artillery into that. Put another shock on the shock blaster, who's slowly picking off our troops. 1 more artillery for the shock launcher. Let's turn the corner. If we're going to get this, we need to get that shock blaster down, so we need to get all of our troops together. We have 18 GBE. We need to reestablish ourselves a bit. Oh, guys. Am I failing? Let's just flare directly. We have to get it down or there's no hope in beating this. Okay, it's down. Turn the corner again. Under smoke. Need to keep as many troops alive as possible. This is going to take a moment, guys. Oh, we got it. We got it. In theory. In theory. That sniper tower's picking off our healers, huh? Oh, well. Interesting. Well, let's at least take out that sniper tower, because he is messing with us. That helps a little bit. Oh, Sparky's down. This is going to be close. We have 7 Zookas. Can we kill it? Actually, we're out of range of the boom cannon. Okay, then we got it. These Zookas are out of the range of the boom cannon. If they weren't, it would have been closer. But, that was rough. Just like that, kaboom. We'll call it Korean letter player goes down to Pound Town. I see the curvy lines. I don't know, but I'm just guessing. Okay, ooh, that was costly. That was costly. Yeah, you got to be careful. Plus, I don't have an op boat waiting for me or a gold boat. In fact, gosh, I had really bad luck with it this week. I think it was like 4 or 5 operations in a row with no gold. That was really ticking me off earlier. Anyway, whatever. Oh, there's another 5-level base. Well, we went out of order. Whatever. Okay, this guy's a 5436. That should be a unboosted Masterpiece, unboosted Guardian, unboosted Masterpiece. And that's exactly what we see. Okay. Right, so we see all 3 rockets in the back. We see Shock Blaster 3, and we see 2 shield gens. Basically just barred out the rockets. We'll naturally take the Shock Blaster and work on one of the sides. What is the range on this? We might consider leaving that rocket up, barring out the Shock Blaster and these 2 rockets. Let's do that. Let's leave this rocket up, BART this out, and BART these 2 rockets out, and then we'll come in from the right side. We'll worry about this rocket later. Famous last words. The sides should more or less be symmetrical. I'm just trying to count GBE right now. There might be a little bit more on the right. Anyway, this mortar could be problems if we're not careful with him, just based on his position and the fact there's no other buildings around him. He might have good range on our troops for quite a while, so we need to keep an eye on that. Okay, we got it. Alrighty, let's go 1 barrage here on both rocket launchers. Let's go 2 on the Shock Blaster. 1 artillery for each of the rockets. See where that gets us. Not enough. Okay, and probably at least 2 for the Shock Blaster. And a 3rd. Alright, starting off with 38 GBE. We can do our staggered drop. I prefer to always do a walking drop when I can because it gets all the troops together and it gets our DPS out faster. I always start with 3 Zookas, one after another. Then I wait till the Zookas on this last boat actually get to the end of it. Then I drop Sparky, Rifle, 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 Cryo, and then finally the medics. It's based on their walk speed. Put some critters on the machine gun. Critter swarm. But you see how they all come up together? The Zookas are also up front right away. That really helps. So that's also really bad for the mortar. I want to shock that mortar because that mortar's freaking me out. Because all of our troops are very tightly compact. Fear the mortars, guys. It only takes one bad mortar shell to ruin your day. And it's happened many times. I'm going to put a heal down for these mines that are all in front of this mortar. We do need to remember that rocket's up. Let's start dropping some artillery into it. 1, 2, and 3. We need to turn that corner, but wait until the shock launcher is down. 4th artillery, the rocket's gone. I wish I had enough for a heal. Now I do. Healing all that stuff that was just flamed to death with the flamethrower. Get the mortar down. Okay, let's turn that corner. Smoke and smoke back here too. I didn't see those Zookas wandering off. Okay. Whoops. Okay, one more smoke. I want to keep the healer alive. Healers are precious to me. Okay, let's see. I'm going to hold off on spending GB at the moment. I was going to hit Critter Swarm, but I still see machine guns up at the HQ, so it would have pretty much been a waste. Put a heal down in front of this machine gun. The better play right here is just to shock the machine guns and the shock launcher. Okay. Now we can Critter Swarm it. Not that it matters. Kaboom! Just like that. Chinese letter player goes down to Pound Town. 3311 RZCM, guys. There you go. This is a pretty good one. I'm happy with that attack. Losses were minimal. I mean, as far as RZCM losses go. Okay. There we go. Still only 118k that we gained in gold. And it costs almost that to replace. So you definitely got to be careful with gold, guys. Things have gotten a bit more complicated. As soon as that happens, as soon as the skill level is raised in the meta, everybody runs out of gold, right? Because everyone's having a harder time, which means there's just less gold available on the archipelago. So the problem compounds itself. You can always tell how tough the meta is based on how much gold is on your bases that you're attacking. At least it's a really good indicator. Okay, next base is 80. He's at 8734. Let's check him out real quick, verify those stats, all that good stuff, guys. We see 87% health on the sniper tower, basically, and we see 34% damage reading it from the cannon. Okay, beautiful. What are we looking at? We're looking at Shock Blaster 2s all the way. 3 Shock Blaster 2s. 1, 2, and 3. So, lucky for us, they're easier to BART out. This one's in the front. We won't worry about it. We've also got rockets to worry about. Guess what? This rocket's in the front, too. Not going to worry about him. What we will do is a slight modification to this combo. We will run HRZCM. The idea is the heavies at the start will eat some of the rockets for us. They will die once they start getting picked off by boom cannons and whatnot, but they will have served their function by eating those rockets on the beach. So we bring the H. We bring the heavy. Okay, don't be confused. It's not a Noah's Ark, guys, although it's starting to look like it. But no, this is an actual troop combo. HRZCM LMNOP. Forget about the LMNOP part. That was a joke. But yeah, it's a lot of letters. Okay, so the idea here is BART out this stupid rocket launcher and this stupid shock blaster, and we can wait on this one a little bit, but I don't want to forget about him because we're not going to be in his range right away. But that should be fine. Boom mine here to watch out for. Just don't want to kill a heavy prematurely, and I think the better shock is, I would love to be able to shock the boom cannon and the shock blaster, but that ain't gonna happen. But critter distraction would be pretty decent for the boom cannon. Okay, anyway, thinking out loud. Let's go for it, guys. Also, if I do a staggered drop, which, well, I won't because the beach is hot. Actually, is it hot? It might not be hot. We will do the staggered drop. I use heavies like I would just like the Johnsons. They're the first boat to come after Sparky. Okay, anyway. One barrage here. Let's go one barrage on this guy. Actually, let's go 2 barrage on this guy. 1 artillery and definitely 2 for the rocket. Yep, trying to get that value. We're getting that residence taken out with it. And we'll get the mortar here with the shock blaster. 1 and 2 artillery. See where that gets us. Just enough. Okay, perfect. 80 GBE to start. We still got the shock blaster in the back. We don't want to forget about it. But let's do our stagger drop because I do think we have the range. I think the beach is not hot. Okay. If it is, we'll retreat. Zuka, Zuka, Zuka. Wait for it to come out. Sparky, Heavy, Johnson, Johnson, Cryo, and Medic. Here we go. Like I said, this gives them all in a nice big clump. Let's get some critters going out. Get Critter Swarm. Gonna value shock the right. We did not get the shock launcher, shock blaster. That's unfortunate. Critters on the left flank. Okay, we should be good. I don't want to waste any more GBE, really. Let's put a barrage back here. Dump 5 artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get our eye back on the action. Let's shock the boom cannon, shock launcher, and mortar. I'm trying to keep some of those heavies alive. Okay, the shock blaster is down. Put some critters on the right flank. Critter Swarm. Heal for that flamethrower. We need critters on the left flank, but I need some GBE. There's a lot of single point on the left flank. That's why I want to get some critters out there. Okay, critters on the left. A heck of a lot of splash coming into the right. Get a heal down for that. Shock the shock, mortar, and boom cannon to the 11 o'clock of the HQ. That is a good shock right there, guys. Yeah, here we go. Thor 2016. Wait for it. Kaboom! Just like that. Goes down to Pound Town. With our, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 1 HRZCM. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I think that adds up to 8. I don't know, whatever the heck it is. It's a lot of numbers, a lot of letters. 1, 1. It's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 1 HRZCM. That's what it is. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. That is a mouthful. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look at the next base. What do we got? A level and a G level. Okay, what's the A level? Are we going to do an HRZCM or RZCM? I know the final one is going to be an HRZCM hit. This one, yeah, we could do the same thing. We got 2 rockets in front. Splash it up. Yeah, they're good because they can eat the splash, and the rockets aren't as lethal. But you always have to be careful about, you know, the single point DPS, the high damage guys like cannons and boom cannons, because they'll take your heavies out right away, and then it's like you shouldn't even have brought them. So that's always the thing to keep in mind when you mix in heavies is where they should go. You'll see in the next hit that we do, we're actually do a delayed drop on the heavies because there's going to be a lot of single point up front that we need to kind of take out before we drop the heavies. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I know because I attacked this guy yesterday, right? That's one of the things with the new meta. You're seeing a lot of this, or the new matchmaking. You're seeing a lot of the same bases over and over again. Okay, so here we see 2 Shock Blaster 3s and a Shield Gen 3. Honestly, I prefer the Shock Blaster 3 like as a defender because there's more health on it and the damage is only slightly less than the Tribal Shock Blaster 2. So it's more intimidating to see Shock Blaster 3s is my point. It just takes more Bart juice to get it down, right? More GBE. Kind of tempted to leave the one in the front up and just let's just deal with the stuff in the back first, see how we're doing with GBE. Alright, because stuff is really starting to take a lot of our Bart juice, as I just made that term up. I like it though, Bart juice. Here we go. 1 barrage on that. We'll do 2 on the Shock Blaster, 1 barrage on that Rocket Launcher, 2 on the Shock Blaster. We'll go 2 artillery for the Rocket Launcher, because for sure it's going to need 2. There's 1 and 2, and like 3, 1, 2, and 3 for the Shock Blaster. Make it a 4th. Yeah, so we're going to take that other one out naturally. I don't think the beach is hot. Famous last words. We'll do our staggered drop. If it is, we will retreat. I should have checked. Alright. Zuka. 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 Wait for the last one to... Oh shit. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Beach is hot, guys. Beach is hot. Well, now we know. And 4 Zukas paid the price for the ultimate knowledge that we now have. Okay, so forget about the stagger drop. It's not necessary. It's just nice. Okay, back to that. So, now that we know what we're doing, let's just do it even faster. Whoops, I meant to hit attack, not scout. We don't need no stinking scouts. We already did scout. 1 barrage, 2 artillery, 1 and 2. 2 barrage. 1, 2. Let's go 4 artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though I know it was 5 last time. We might catch it in 4. Was it 5 last time? I don't know, but we got it. Whatever, it's down. That's why we stopped ourselves. Okay, we will not do a stagger drop. We're just going to get everybody out there. Start with rockets. Let's go Johnson, Johnson, then heavy, then just spam everybody else. I don't know. Critter swarm. Shock in hand. Shocking. Let's put a heal down for that flamethrower on the left flank. What I'm worried about is a shock launcher in the back. I don't want to forget about him. Everything's looking good right now. Put a critter swarm out. Oh, there's no shock blast. What am I talking about? No, everything's fine. It was the shock blaster up here that we're taking out. Everything's good. I was thinking he had a third shock blaster. That was the last base. Let's put a shock on the shock right here, the shock launcher. Let's put some critters on the right flank. Let's go for another shock on the machine gun and shock launcher in the center. Now that that's shocked, let's go ahead and put a critter swarm. 42 GBE, doing pretty good. We're quite fanned out, but everything's looking just fine. Got a heal in hand. These troops are going to need it. They're approaching mines and flamethrower and machine gun here, just to the south of the HQ. At this point, a re-flare is actually good. Let's get everybody up top. Let's put some critters to distract the single point while we're moving. Cryo did not see the flare. I'll help him out and give him a second flare. Okay. Cryos are expensive. That's the reason why I actually just did that. it's worth me spending more GBE to get him out of harm's way. Cryos are the most expensive troops in the game to replace, guys. You know that. That's why people load their landing craft with nothing but cryos when they log out in order to save gold. So if I can save a cryo, I'm saving gold, guys. That's what that was. Okay, now we're making our way in. We'll put a shock on all this junk on the HQ. It's only the mortar that might tickle, but we won't worry about it now, will we? Get a critter swarm out there because we can. And cycle the shock because we can. And just like that, guys, wait for it, kaboom! We'll say Chinese letter player 8088 goes down to Pound Town. There we go, rocking our HRZCM. With all the H's getting capped, of course, it happens. But they did their job, they were our sponges. Oh, what hit my map? Ah, NPC. We won't worry about him for the video. Now, the much anticipated, all awaited G-level base. That's 7 ice boosted, guys. This will not be a cakewalk. Yes, I took him out last night. Yes, it was a one-shot. Yes, I was Masterpiece boosted, just like I am now. So yes, I know what I'm doing. But there's no guarantee, because honestly, I got really lucky. A lot of these mines cleared themselves naturally with critters, and if I don't get that same luck, those mines can easily take out troops. The game plan here is we BART out this laser beam and basically spend all of our BART juice on that, and we also BART this rocket launcher. We're going to drop in the bottom right corner. We will need to turn the corner at some point, take out this shield gen, eat this rocket. We will never deal with it at all. We will try to distract it and otherwise eat its damage. We take this rocket out naturally, and we just hope and hope and hope that we have enough troops alive to kill the HQ before we die. That's basically it. This laser beam should take 2 barrage and 5 artillery. This rocket is 1 barrage and probably 3 artillery. Anyway, we'll figure that out as we go. We will not be doing a stagger drop because everything's hot. But what we do need to keep in mind is there's a lot of single points up front, so we want to hold back the heavies. The heavies are more important for this rocket, so really it's not even until we turn the corner, I think, and this will be an improvement from my hit last night, or at least a difference. We'll see if it's an improvement or not, but when I drop the flare to actually turn the corner, that's when I'm going to drop the heavies, and I'll have them respond to that, because it's after we turn the corner that this rocket really needs to be tanked by the heavies. So, that's the plan, guys. Let's jump into it. Let's get it done. Skimmer. Here we go. 7 ice boosted, sir. I respect that. I like the challenge, but you will die. 2 barrage. 1 and 2. Let's go 4 artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 1 barrage going out over here, and 2 artillery. 1 and 2. And this guy takes a ton. Was it 3 barrage on this guy? I don't even remember now. There's a 5th artillery. 6, 7. Wow. Like I said, I have no GBE when I do all this. Okay. There we go. It's 4 for the rocket. So you can see how light it is. 26 GBE to start, guys. We're definitely hurting for GBE. I do not want to let the heavies out. Okay. Do some critters. Johnson, Sparky, Zuka, Cryo, heal it. Critter Swarm. Just gonna have to eat some of this damage. I got a heal in hand. We're gonna use it in conjunction with the machine gun and the rocket damage. Here we go. Healed out. See those mines I'm talking about? Oh, they're gonna wreck. Okay, good. 2 of them detonated. Oh gosh. Ugh, we just lost a bunch of Johnsons on that, guys. That's what I mean. Those mines are dead. That did not happen in my last attempt. I was able to naturally clear those. Okay, there's also mines in the corner that we need to absolutely take out. We need to get that. Let's shock the shock and the boom cannon over here. It's really the right flank I worry more about. Let's put some critters out. I really need that boom cannon down so then I can turn the corner with our heavies. Okay, let's drop the heavies. Let's turn that corner. Let's cover guys up with smoke. Try to keep all of our troops alive as much as possible. Do not kill Sparky. Do not kill Sparky. Okay, if they killed Sparky, it's game over. Yeah, I probably should have come in here with Hack and not Critter Swarm, actually. But, well, too late now. Shock the shock and the mortar as we're turning that corner. Get a Critter Swarm going out. I'm doing that to try to protect the heavies from some of the boom cannon that's still up back here, but the heavies are more or less going to be doing what we want them to. Let's put some critters on the sculptor to distract the rocket. It's a good spot for him, I think. Oh, Zukas! Oh, we just lost a bunch of Zukas there. I don't like it when that happens because we need them. Let's shock the single point DPS because we need our heavies to stay alive. Our heavies are the key. They're where we want them to be. They will have the attention of the rocket. Everything is exactly where we want. Just need the heavies to kind of live a little bit. And they will. Put a heal down for the heavies. Everything depends on these heavies right now, guys. Okay. Or the heavy. But the point is, all that's distracting the rocket. While all of our Zukas down there are going at it at the shield. Another heal down for these awesome troops. Now it's the healers that are taking the rockets. Wait for it. Kaboom! Just like that, guys. Skimmer goes down to Pound Town. There you go. 7 boosted ice cannot stop us. Okay, we're Masterpiece boosted, but still, I don't care. Whew. That was fun. It's always a challenge, guys. Look at that. Another flawless execution of a map clear brought to you by Shiskabobber. No, I mean, it doesn't matter. We make mistakes all the time. But it's good. I'm glad because it means less editing. So I'm really proud of myself for having to edit the video less. Not that I edit this junk out, but if I was to I would edit it out if it took many attempts and it just took a lot of time, right? That's what I mean. I don't try to make things look like they're not, but I'm not going to tell you that I, kill something in 1 attempt when it takes 10. It's not what I mean. Anyway, whatever, guys. I think you know. You've been watching my videos long enough. So that's it, right? Well, we got that 1 NPC, but we're not going to worry about him. I'll do that on my own time. Yeah, 1612 means 1 NPC is up. So, what can I tell you? I hope you enjoyed watching this map clear. Big shout out to Damon. He pointed out that Supercell video to me that they mentioned my name in, so that's pretty cool. Or at least I was featured in there, or whatever, the little blurb. Yeah, that's great. Looking forward to the new tribal cycle, guys. Hopefully it's something fun and interesting, but not too overpowered. Yeah, anyway, as always, have a super fantastic, awesome day. And remember, guys, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Have a great